unplugged a bit.
There we go.
Now we should have sound.
Should be able to hear you now.
Alrighty. Hello, everyone.
I forgot a crucial part of the video process.
Yes, she did. She forgot the microphone.
So the first few minutes of this was quiet.
So today we are here a little bit late because I had an interview.
We're also in a new setting.
Yeah, we are in our studio again. It's freaking freezing in here.
Yes, it is really cold in here.
But Natalie let me borrow her sweater, and I have a blanket on my legs because
for a minute, right?
This room is just so cold. So today we're going to do a craft treat folio. This is an exclusive Crafter's Home edition, meaning it's a Christmas edition because it comes with 3 folios, one in green, one in white, and one in red. And so we're going to use the red one today to create a cute little folio. This would make a great Christmas gift. You could, it's large enough that you could probably insert a couple of gift cards in there for a family gift. It's really fun to for them to decorate the pages with their Christmas photos. And it's, well, let's see, directions are upside down from the way I open it, but it's really an easy one to do also. And it comes with your magnets and everything needed other than your adhesive to create and your whatever pattern paper you decide to go with. So, and it is, I want to say it's under $18 for the 3, and you get 3 folios. So price-wise, it's a pretty good deal, and it is nice 100, I think they call it limited edition. I don't know if they tell us what it is, but it is nice, over 100 pound. It's really heavy cardstock, so that is awesome. So like I said, you get 3. You get a white, a green, and a red. These colors happen to go really, really well with the new Graphic 45 Christmas line. So you could get a Graphic 45 collection kit and make all 3 of these folios. They would be the same but different using different papers. So I'm going to put my red, my green and white aside and pull out the pieces for the folio here. So you're going to have 3 super long pieces, and then you're going to have 1 accordion piece, and then there are 4 3x4 with little tabbies on them for each folio. So let's get started. Oh, and a little closure band. Now this I would say is optional. We are going to put it on today just because it came with it. But the others you may decide not to after, depending on how big your book gets, I guess I should say. So, alrighty. So we're gonna start by, I already folded this, and if you notice, this has a little bit bigger gusset there than it does here, because when you fold it this way, this overlaps the front nicely. So technically, if you weren't going to use the little closure, so because you're going to put the closure on like so, you could just put your magnet here and have it magnet closed that way. I am going to say that we're just going to use the closure just because of that. Because there are flips and flaps that go in here too, and I don't want it to get too thick. So we're going to start by putting our centerpiece in. Now at this point you can choose, they're going to recommend doing it from the top, and so that it opens, but you could, if you really wanted to, do it from the bottom. And actually, I would fold it backwards that way if I was going to do it that way, so that it goes like boom, boom. So then it would then pull down. So, all right, and I do have a bone folder so that I can fold all of and burnish all of those score lines, because you know this is heavyweight paper and we need it to to fold nicely and move nicely.
You know how it goes around here.
Yep. Go out there and get asked another question.
Or 12.
Or 12. All right, so I am just going to add my adhesive on this little flap here. I am using my Nuvo today. You could use your art glitter glue, your Barely Art, or your score tape. I just can't find my score tape right this minute, so we're going to use glue. So we're going to take and line that up, that edge there with the top. And I think I'm going to do it upside down so I can see better. So open it up, fold it back, and line it up. So I want to be between the score lines. There we go. Folio Friday is on this Friday, and today will be the last day to sign up for this this month's Folio Friday.
Oh, you want me to grab it to show you? It's really cute.
So, I mean, you could.
Okay, we're back.
So I am just making sure that my glue is all in there, like so. Doot, doot, doot. All right, so our centerpiece is in there. And then we're going to add our little flaps. So this here, we are going to, and there again, you could do it on this side. Maybe if I can get them apart, because it does do a little gatefold there. Or you can do them on the inside, which is the way they show in the directions. Or you know what you could do? You could put one there and one on this side here, and then you have a flip there, open it up, and you'll have another flip here, which, you know what, we're going to make ours different and do that. So there again, I'm just going to add my adhesive on there. I'm going to do a good burnish with my bone folder. All right, so question, because I had to change because of an appointment, do you prefer having lunch with Chris, maybe not being lunch with Chris and making it a little bit later in the afternoon, or should we keep it at the 12:30 time? So I'm just going to throw that out there. I don't know that anybody is currently watching live. Oh, thank you, Angela.
Angela's watching.
Angela's watching. Yeah, I got my fall nails on. So there's that. And then we're going to open it up and, oh, overglue a little bit. So we're going to clean this up. And then we're going to put this one there again. I'm going to burnish again just to make sure it's got a good fold in there. And give us a little. I think Angela's in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
I think she said
She
her.
said I'm close. I'm in Vegas. You're so close.
So close.
Jan likes a little bit later.
All right. Good to know. Because sometimes I think it would just be more convenient for us to be a little bit later too.
Considering we get here late every day.
Yeah. Sam and I have become, we don't get to work until after 10 o'clock, till 10 or a little after.
This week's been a little after.
So we have that little flip there. I like that. And then this here. I think this would be also really fun to, I might make one of these into a pocket. I'm just wondering if it's going to get stuck if I do it. Like, just kind of a, I have not made this one before. I just kind of looked at the directions and then going off on my own thing. So, yeah, isn't the red beautiful? These colors that they used for this exclusive, the green is really great too. Looks wonderful with the graphic 45.
And now it's on the floor.
Yeah, Christmas line. And I can't talk and line things up straight, so there we go. And give it a good burnish. Make sure that it's sticking.
You are really overblowing today.
I am. It's okay. One is a gatefold. So I'm just trying to think of.
I did bring the folios in here for you to show.
Perfect. We'll show those in a minute or two. So Folio Friday, we have, today's the last day to sign up so that I can prep.
Well, we can also say next Folio Friday is next month.
And
Michelle
yes,
is doing that one.
Michelle will be doing it for me because
We'll be on a cruise.
be on a cruise. Sam and I planned a this what,
Over a year ago.
year and a half ago
Yeah.
almost. So we'll be on a cruise to Puerto Rico, St. Martin, and somewhere else.
Coco Cay.
Coco Cay. Yeah, but there's someone else though too.
Oh.
All right. So before we get any further, I'm going to actually add that little my little band that I lost. It's red. There it is. So we're going to add this here. And I'm just going to line it up here. Try to center it the best you can. That did okay there. And then they come with magnets and discs. I prefer just magnet to magnet. I find that their disc is not really as, makes it, it doesn't make it very strong, but it does come with them. So I'm just going to use magnet to magnet, and I wish I had score tape.
You do. We have a whole stacker right there.
Oh, I do have a stacker right there.
It's full too.
There you go.
Would you look at that? You're in the studio.
It's always amazing when we're in the studio, but it's becoming the library.
Yes. It's going to be a transition for the new year.
All right.
Because we're not utilizing this as much as we should.
That's so true. And, oh, I got some scissors. Random scissors, but I got scissors. All right. I brought my tweezers. Take off my score tape off the back. Maybe. My tweezers are fighting.
Sticking to it.
Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, got it.
Didn't have to hand it to me.
And we're going to put this down here in the, we want to have some room around it so we can glue. Their magnets are a bit thicker though, I think, than what the basic gray ones are that I prefer. Okay, we're going to make sure we're
Making sure the edges
our
are
edges are
sharp.
and boom. All right. Whew. Now we're going to get to decorate. How easy was that? So
Folio
easy.
in 15 minutes.
We can make a folio in super quick time and put those away. All right. So I have a stack of cards. These are super easy cuts. They're 4x6 and 3x4s. So I'm like, I wanted to use that one. I wanted to use my for the front. This one, warmest Christmas wishes. So we're gonna put this one on the front, and
So these cuts just 4x6.
so this is just So
And
this
it'll leave a border.
leaves a nice
Oh,
little
that's
border.
nice.
So that's pretty cool. I love that they have the journaling cards on the back of this one. So I did use the journaling cards on one or two of the pages that I have planned anyways. So I'm just going to lay this out flat here. I'm going to add a little dollop of glue on top of my magnet so we know that it sticks. And it's pretty even. So it's not, doesn't have to be perfect. It's handmade. You could cut a little band, a strip band here to cover that. And like went
Really
under.
got yourself tangled there.
Really,
didn't you?
really did. All
How
right.
cute.
Isn't that so cute? And then I did do, there's this stripe paper that has the candy canes on the back. And then I'm going to lay that on here like so. And I'm going to do it before I get very far because I'm going to put my back page on there so it'll cover up that little band.
Angela says, done is better than perfect.
Oh, so true. Some days it is a challenge to get it done. So.
I wish I had a poinsettia to put on there. Your closure. Wonder if I could find one.
Didn't we just get some in with Prima?
Oh, we did. BRB.
And boom. Go. So there we go. Super cute. Sam's gonna go get us a poinsettia. A die cut poinsettia would be on there. Graphic 45 has chipboard and ephemera. That would be super cute with that. I just didn't want to. We don't have a lot of that left, and I didn't want to open one because then we would sell out, and they are out of it also. Well, I think they're out of it. They seem to always run out of those. I'm going to add my little journaling card right there. Okay. There again, I'm going to make sure and burnish it down because I don't want it to come up. All right. Then let's see. Do I want to go this way? Too much. Yeah, I kind of like it. So there again, just going to glue it down. Just decorating my pages to put on the wallpaper. So. So for those of you that maybe are afraid of folios or think you can't make one, I think this is the perfect kit to get started with. I'm going to take this one here that has little, the green with the little snowflakes, but I'm going to use the back side, which is one of their solids, to put it here because I think that that will just helps with the making the patterns not so busy. And it'd be a perfect for a wallet photo. I'll give you a nice little green border on there. Or you could use one of those repositionable dots with a gift card on there, and then they could put a photo on after they take the gift card off. So, and we're just going to continue to decorate. So, and I don't, Sam went to grab a poinsettia to put on there to help decorate the front. There again, she'll probably get interrupted and takes her a few minutes to get back. It's always so much fun. But it's always great having customers in the store, so certainly appreciate that. I really like, this is one of their solids that come in the pack. I really like that design. They also have it in white with the red print. I want to add this. I think I'm going to do it this way.
I'm back. I got 2 poinsettias to choose from.
Ooh, that's pretty.
All of them are
All right. How cute that is.
I love the journaling cards.
I know, they're so fun. I'm glad they did it as paper and not as the cards.
Yeah, you got so many in there. Yeah. I mean, you could use it easily, but
this just makes more sense.
Yeah, it's more economical.
So, look how cute that looks together. Then we open it up. I'm going to leave these red right now just until I kind of...
Well, you could put photos on them with the mat.
Right, until I figure out what I'm going to put this candy cane one over in here. And I'm thinking I don't need to decorate all these pages for them on live.
No, I would at least do the cover.
But I'll do
the cover's the fun part anyway.
Yes, I'll do the cover. But you see when you put your pattern paper on, it covers up where those little flaps are overlapped, and people won't even notice those. Oh, Sam's got some cheesecloth for me too. You know, Sam can't live without her cheesecloth.
Right. I found 2 brown brushes at my house.
Oh.
I wonder where one of them belongs.
Here.
Yeah, I brought it in. It's funny because I'm like, I just found one of these. Another one.
So there's our front. So Sam does have, we have some natural, uniquely creative, I believe.
Yep. It's already cut up too for you.
Yeah, like.
And then I don't know which pack you're gonna choose.
Oh, that's so hard. Really like this.
Okay, I like the gold sprigs in it. I think that's fun, especially for an album cover.
Because it's a little bit bigger here. I think I'm gonna go with this one.
But these ones are nice because you get so many of the same flower.
Yeah, so this one is great because you get all the same flowers. And this one is great because you have 4 different colors in there. Because you have the red, the green, 2 different shades of, it's kind of a peachy.
It looks peach.
And then a creamy color in there. So That's a great deal too. But I think I'm going to go with this one because they're all about the same price.
They're all the same price.
So
So this is with their new line that we just got in. Release day was yesterday, right?
correct.
I forgot yesterday. You got a lot going on here. They all flew.
But look at how fun this little branch is. So I'm thinking.
This flower's huge. I'm gonna go with this one.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I can do this one here with this, and then have that cheesecloth over here, and maybe a little smaller one.
You could probably do 3 if you wanted to.
I don't know. What do you think?
I think 2's probably good.
I think 2 with this brick is good.
You want me to see if I can zoom in?
Sure, you can try.
There we go.
Woohoo! Wow! Isn't she fancy? Okay, so I am going to start by just putting a little bit of a dollop of glue down here to put my cheesecloth in because I kind of liked where it was.
That's so pretty. I love cheesecloth. It's just a fun texture.
I'm going to add just a little bit so that it kind of it stays kind of where I want it.
Don't use Tombow for this one.
Yeah, no, don't use Tombow.
Stay sticky.
I'm hoping that I can cut this with these scissors. Oh, no problem. Of course, these are not my best. These are not the good scissors. These are, I have no idea where they came from scissors.
I think they came in a kit of some sort.
So I am going to add, and I'm going to separate it out just a little bit.
I have some of those sprigs in my tree. I love them.
So we're going to put those down. And then we're going to put, I'm putting a big dollop on here because we don't want it to go anywhere. And we're going to put that right there in the corner.
It's so pretty.
And then we're going to do the same with this little one.
But I love that the ivory is just like, it matches everything.
And I'm going to tuck this right under here like so. And some people might decide to use hot glue, but I do like my wet glue
because once you sit there and let it dry, it'll
once it's dry, it'll stay so cute. All right, and then we're gonna go back and finish decorating this, and we'll post some pictures. But I don't think you need to sit here and watch me glue paper to paper. We made the little book, and we did not follow the directions, so that's okay because you can go off on your own. It's okay.
You're allowed to.
It's your project.
Did you show these yet?
No, I haven't shown that. So Fridays, Folio Friday, we are going to. This is one that I did last year, I think. All right, so we're literally going to. I'm going to teach you how to build the base so that you can make this for your own project for whatever it is you want. And that doesn't have to be a December daily. It could be a fun little family album, birthday album. So we're gonna do some flips, pockets, some flaps, another pocket,
and then plain pages.
Just some plain pages to add your pictures to, and they are of varying heights so that you can, when it's sitting, you can say, people can see the interest there. So, all right, so this will be Folio Friday this week. So today is the last day to sign up. So please, you can do that online or by calling the store, and we can get you signed up for that. All right. So Folio Friday is basically just learning how to build the base of a folio, and then from there you get to decorate on your own. So you can stay after class and do that if you wish, or you can take it home. It's totally up to you. Thank you all for hanging out today, and we'll post pictures of our final project a little bit later.
And we'll see you Friday.
See you Friday.
With new product.